Greetings and welcome back to Bible Talks with Belinda. This is a quick follow-up video that I'm doing to the Bitcoin crash dreams that I posted on my channel about 2 weeks ago. If you watch the videos, then you would know in one of the dreams I was shown that the Lord showed me something in my dreams, and when I went to go look it up online, I saw the same exact thing I saw in my dreams that I saw online, and the Lord kind of led me to show me how I believe He showed me how exactly Bitcoin is going to crash. Well, interestingly enough, yesterday the crypto community was set ablaze because there were 80,000 Bitcoin. This is historic. This was an historical moment for Bitcoin because 80,000 Bitcoin were was moved from a dormant wallet that has set inactive for 14 years. Now, 14 years is like at the genesis of Bitcoin when it all started. And so at that time, 80,000 Bitcoin was, I don't know, I think they said they bought it for like $220,000 for 80,000 Bitcoin. Well, now it's worth well over $8 billion. And so this right here, I'm going to read this article, and it's going to it's going to it lines up with the dream that I had, and so I'm going to read this real quick. All right. It says a historic transfer of over 80,000 Bitcoin from dormant wallets has triggered significant concerns about potential private key compromises within the crypto community. This unprecedented movement involving assets inactive for nearly 14 years has prompted market participants to adopt a cautious stance amid fears of security breaches. In a rare and significant event, over 80,000 BTC, valued at approximately $8.6 billion, was moved from wallets dormant for nearly 14 years. This transfer, one of the largest in Bitcoin history, was flagged by Coinbase's Connor Grogan, who highlighted a suspicious Bitcoin cash test transaction preceding the BTC movement. The scale and timing of these transactions have raised alarms about a possible private key compromise, a critical security concern in cryptocurrency management. All right, so I'm going to skip down here. Let's see. This is the part right here in the dream that I had in the Bitcoin crash dream video that I had. The Lord led me to this right here, which is so eerie to see this same thing in this article that just came out yesterday. It says the potential exposure of private keys associated with dormant wallets poses significant risk. Private keys are the cryptographic credentials that grant access to Bitcoin holdings, and their compromise can lead to irreversible asset loss. The Bitcoin cash test transaction identified by Grogan is a classic indicator of an attacker verifying control before moving larger BTC amounts. All right, so down here it says that the movement of 80,000 BTC from loan dormant wallets has spotlighted critical concerns about private key security and its implications for the broader cryptocurrency ecosystem. While the market has remained stable, the event serves as a reminder of the persistent vulnerabilities in digital asset custody. Ongoing vigilance combined with robust security practices would be vital in mitigating risks and preserving confidence in Bitcoin's long-term value position. In that video that I did, I shared with you all that Bitcoin is touted for its, ability to be one of the most secure investments in the crypto world that there is. But in that video, I explained how the Lord kind of led me to show me that quantum computing is going to be a very real and current threat to Bitcoin in the this cryptographic, I can't remember the name of it. You can go back and watch that video that I did, but these cryptographic credentials, it's so eerie seeing this in this article, because in that video I tell you all, that's what the Lord led me to. Now I don't know how, all of this is going to take place. We may just be seeing the beginning phases of it, and I don't even know, how long. I didn't get a timeline for when all of this is gonna, the Bitcoin crash is gonna happen. The Bible says we know in part, and we know in part. There's prophecies that prophesy, um, people that prophesy in part and people that know in part. And so I just have the piece of it. But I'm not like I said, I'm not a financial advisor or anything like that. I don't know if this is going to take place, if the crash would take place, soon, or it could be, months, weeks, you know, years down the road. I don't know, but the purpose of me coming on and sharing this video is for you all, to encourage you all to seek the Lord while, while he may be found, because he's going to be giving you critical moves for you to be making. And you got to hear and be sensitive to the spirit and the word and the voice of the Lord, to know how to move and when to move in this market, if you need to move at all. All right. Because one of the things that I got in the dream is that when this crash happens, it's going to be a domino effect. It won't be, I don't believe that everything is going to take place. It may be a delay from when the stock market crashed and when Bitcoin crashes or whatever, but some people are not going to be able to hold through the crash for a long period of time. The crash, if Bitcoin crashes to zero, it could come back up in a day, a week, a month. I don't know, months, a year. But a lot of people are going to be having to liquidate because they're not going to be prepared to sustain for a long period of time. All right, you guys, I'm going to end the video here. Like I said, I just wanted to come on because this is this is huge. All right. God bless and take care.